Hello, so today it's gonna be a quick video. We're just doing more of solving multi-step inequalities. So we'll do one in the warm-up and then one example to practice. But as we saw yesterday, they're multi-step inequalities, so they take a little bit of time, and there's a lot of steps to do. So like we said yesterday, our first step is gonna be to distribute always. Okay, so here I have 2 times x minus 4, that quantity plus 4 is greater than 10. So my first step, I'm going to distribute 2 to my x, and then 2 to my negative 4, right? So when I have x minus 4, I'm going to change that into adding a negative, right? Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite, and the opposite of positive 4 is negative 4. So then I'm going to distribute. I have 2 times x, which is just 2x, and 2 times negative 4. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Then I'm going to bring down everything else. So I bring down my plus 4, I bring down my greater than sign, and I bring down my 10. Okay, so that's step 1. I distributed. Step 2 is to combine like terms, if there's any like terms to combine. So here I have negative 8 and positive 4. Right, those are like terms that I can add together to simplify. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. So I get negative 4 there. I'm going to bring down my 2x and bring down greater than 10. Okay, so now I have 2x plus negative 4 is greater than 10. And I need to solve the resulting inequality that I have. Okay, so here I have 2x plus negative 4, and I want to undo adding a negative 4. So I can undo adding a negative 4 by subtracting negative 4, but subtracting a negative just becomes a positive. So this is going to be plus 4 is what I'll ultimately write down. Another way to just think about it is you're trying to get rid of that negative 4. You want to turn it into 0. So if I have negative 4, how do I get rid of it? I add 4, because negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So I'm going to cross that out. Then I get 2x on this side and 14 on the right-hand side. Okay, now I have x times 2. I need to undo multiplying by 2, so I divide by 2 and divide by 2, and we end up with x is greater than 7. So again, my steps, first I distributed, then I combined the like terms, and then I solved that resulting 2-step inequality by undoing this, adding a negative 4, getting rid of that negative 4 by adding a positive 4, and then by dividing by 2, since x was currently multiplied by 2. Note, I here divided by a positive number. When I divide by a positive number, I do not flip the sign, so I just keep the sign as is. And then we're going to go ahead and graph the solution. So I have 7, 8, 6, and it is greater than 7, so that's going to be an open dot, open point, pointing to the right. Okay, because numbers get greater to the right. 8 is greater than 7, and it's going to be my graph of my solution. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try the example of the practice. Again, just one. That will be it for today. Okay, so here we have negative 2 times the quantity x plus 3 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 6. So we have lots of steps to solve the inequality. So first step is going to be to distribute. So I have negative 2 times x plus negative 2 times 3. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Okay, so I'm going to get a negative 6 when I distribute. Then I pull down plus 2, pull down greater than or equal to, and pull down my 6. All right, so that's step 1. We distributed correctly. Then I need to combine the like terms. So I have my negative 6 here and a positive 2. And I combine those by adding them together. Negative 6 plus 2 is a negative 4. And then I bring down negative 2x plus negative 4 is greater than or equal to 6. So I'm just bringing down everything else. You'll see this is actually really similar to what we had on the left-hand side before in our warm-up. So now I have negative 2x plus negative 4 greater than or equal to 6, and I want to get rid of this negative 4, undo adding a negative 4. So I can add a positive 4 to do that, or we can think of that as subtracting a negative 4. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0, which is our goal, so we can cross that out, and I just get negative 2x. And then on my right-hand side, I have 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. And then finally my last step, we're almost there. I have x times negative 2. So I'm going to ask myself, how do we undo multiplying by negative 2? We divide by negative 2. So I'm going to divide this side by negative 2, divide this side by negative 2. Negative 2x divided by negative 2. That's going to cancel away, and because it's 1, so I just get x on this side. And then I have 10 divided by negative 2. When I have a positive divided by a negative, you get a negative, so I have negative 5 here. And then notice, very important to remember, I divided by a negative, so flip sign. Right, when we divide or multiply, we haven't seen much of that, but when we divide or multiply by a negative number, we're going to flip the sign. So this is going to flip from greater than or equal to. So this is going to flip from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. So that means any value of x, any value that's less than or equal to negative 5, is going to make our original inequality true. Okay, and then the last step, again, like we've been doing a lot, is we're going to graph it. So I have negative 5. I'm going to have a closed point at negative 5 because it includes negative 5. And then less than or equal to means I'm going to the left because numbers get smaller to the left. That means, remember, farther away from 0 when we're in negative world. Okay. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Check in with me if you finished early. There's lots of practice problems you can do on the back for the Are You Ready for More section.